Okay, so moving on to our UI markup, right? Now, what this highlights here is essentially the process. While the processing is taking place, this would be your reference vocal, right? So it will be in the form of a sound wave, right? And that will be the vocal that you give the synthesizer to use as reference, right? And in the middle here, this will be the sound wave, and it will be showing you what is essentially happening, right, with your vocal, right, when converting it into like a computerized format, right? Now, it was, as we highlighted earlier, it is important for us to keep the user in the loop, right? They will be able to know what exactly is going on with the processing, what stage in the synthesizing it is at, right? So as you can see here, it's stage 104, which is processing, right? And other stages would include like would allow for the user to make any final adjustments, right? So like to the pitch, if it's any part of the vocal sound wave they do not want, they will have option to edit it, and that'll be like in the later stages and stuff. So as you can see, we have stage 104, which is processing, and we also give the user an option for them to cancel if they don't want their vocal to be synthesized anymore. Okay. So moving on to insights and needs, right? So two of the needs we got was the user must be able to raise the pitch of their vocals, right? Which is something that the one user said in there, right, in one of the survey responses we got, right? It also must be user friendly, right? Now this is very important because current synthesizers on the market aren't really that user friendly. Okay, some may have a long startup process, right, and others may just be very confusing to get into, essentially, right? And one of the insights we got is that users seem to use the term audio synthesizing and audio processing interchangeably, right? Which is not a good thing because obviously audio synthesizing is a type of audio processing, right? But audio processing could also refer to like other things like mixing vocals, mastering vocals, and essentially anything to do with vocals, right? Vocal work, right? So it is better to use the term audio synthesizing, right? Because we do not want to be too vague with audio processing as it can refer to many things, okay? So this may pose a challenge, especially when it comes with marketing our synthesizer, right? Okay, users may refer to the feature set of our synthesizer as audio processing when it is really audio synthesizing, right? We would like the user to know what exactly they are getting into, right? So just some ethical implications, right? So when we ask the question, what happens when our synthesizer gets to the point where it is nearly indistinguishable from an actual human voice? When our AI speech synthesizer inevitably becomes good enough to the point where it is nearly indistinguishable from an actual human voice, our users will already be foolproof by then, right? This is because users would have been there for the development or iterative process and will know what speech undertones to look out for, right? So, for example, right, whether or not the synthesized voice is out of character for the person in question, and if it isn't, our users will be capable of doing research to see if the reference for the synthesized voice actually said it, right? Like, let's say the synthesizer is being used to make that person say things that they didn't say. Our users will be able to look out for certain undertones, right? And identify, okay, this is obviously fake, right? Now, this is similar to Photoshop, right? Where images can be fake to a T, right? But experienced users will be able to tell the difference between forged and genuine photos, right? Now we have reached the end of my presentation. I hope you all enjoyed viewing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you very much for viewing, and goodbye.